Hi, I'm Kay Evans, and I am continually working on removing my limiting beliefs. My limiting beliefs can keep me from having great success in business, and I don't want that to happen. When I was in Atlanta in the real estate world, one day Bob Kalinsky walked into my office and talked to me about being his partner in the Southeast region. He talked to me about how great it could be, what a wonderful opportunity it could be, how we could have passive income coming from there. He talked about how we could build the region to 1,000 agents, and I went, what is he thinking about? There is no way we can build an office here in Atlanta to 1,000 agents in the region. I just thought that was the most ridiculous thing that I had ever heard of. And my limiting belief said, okay, Kay, you are 60 years old, you've had a marvelous career in the Atlanta market, you have a reputation for being professional and successful. Why would you want to jump out there and jeopardize that and go into business with someone you really don't know and build a company from scratch in a place where they knew nothing about Keller Williams? So I went home and told my husband about this opportunity that Bob had talked to me about, and I laughingly said to him, do you know he thinks we can have 1,000 agents? Do you realize how hard that is? And my husband looked at me and said, Kay, I cannot believe that I'm hearing those words come out of your mouth. You have always faced everything head on like you could conquer it. And he said, 1,000 agents is going to be a piece of cake. He said, you know everybody in the state, you have taught in every board of realtors in Georgia. You're going to be able to get appointments with people. And I stopped and looked at him and I said, you know what, you are 100% right. I have no idea what came over me. And do you know what? I joined up with Bob Kalinsky, and we have 6,000 agents today in the Southeast region. And in North Florida, we have just under 3,000. So imagine that. My limiting beliefs could have kept me from the opportunity of a lifetime. I would have missed out on so much growth personally. It is a constant process because you're always thinking about, if you do that, what could you lose? But think about, if you do that, what could you gain? That's really what you have to focus on in limiting beliefs. And you also have to focus on failing your way forward. What if it doesn't work? You have another opportunity. But you know what? I knew that that would work. After the limiting belief was removed, I thought, this has got to work. And thank goodness it did, because I have a great life because that limiting belief was removed from me. Do you have a limiting belief that may be in the way of you experiencing great success in your business? And what are you doing to remove your limiting belief?